If you had to pick one historical scientist to go bowling with, who would it be?
Ooh. Um,
Yeah.
you know what? I would pick Alfred Wallace because I would like to chat to him about how he really felt about Darwin um, presenting natural selection first before him. So Alfred Wallace and Darwin basically theorized the theory of natural selection together at the same time, but on separate occasions. Like they didn't really know. And then so Darwin was working on his own stuff and Wallace was working on his own stuff. And then Darwin was told by a lot of people to not publish this work. Like, buddy, you're going to really anger the church. Like, don't do it.
Hmm.
And Wallace, because he was a poor person, like he was still rich, don't get me wrong, but he was a poorer person. He went to different places, and he wrote a paper and he sent it to the Royal National Society, Royal Science Society, to be like, look at this. I've thought of this theory of natural selection. And in the Royal Society, one of the guys was like, wait a minute, I've been talking to Darwin, and he is thinking about the same thing. Let me tell my old pal Darwin that there's this guy who's about to snub his theory. So he did. He told Darwin about it. Darwin freaked out, and he's like, wait a minute, so this is a good theory. I should be presenting it to people. And then instead of Wallace, so they actually kind of like didn't publish so they did publish Wallace's paper, but Darwin put himself on as an author, and then Darwin was the one to present the theory of natural selection to the Royal Science Society because his
Oh.
friend helped him out. To be fair, he also thought of the theory himself, but he convinced Alfred Wallace to be like, let's publish it together because we have the same thing. It was slightly different, but whatever. But yeah, I'd want to go bowling with Wallace to be like, buddy, tell me how you feel.